Greetings, everybody. Irie Dole here inside the interview room at Cali Roots 2015, and we're blessed to have with us Drew from John Brown's Body. How you doing, man?
Doing great. Thanks for having me, man.
Great. That was a powerful performance out there.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you loving Cali Roots?
It's great. I mean, we've been wanting to come here for a long time.
Yeah.
And all the other bands that we tour with have always talked about this festival being one of their favorites. So it's definitely really cool to finally get here, and the response was great. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I know a lot of people were excited to see you guys. I know I was over on one side, and people were saying, I'm over here at John Brown's stage getting ready already. So
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Yeah.
That's awesome. And it was, I was surprised. I have actually never seen you live before. And just to see the array of people on stage.
Yeah. Well, famously, we've always had a three-piece horn section, which is a lot of horns to have in a band, and it's kind of the signature sound that we have, that three-part harmonization that happens with the horns. And of course, the keys and the guitar and the bass. It's just we don't like to cut corners when it comes to the sound of the band live.
Yeah.
We want it to be that heavyweight sound that we're kind of known for. So yeah, it's a lot of guys on stage for sure.
Yeah. How did it all come together? I mean, where is it?
Oh man, well, JBB is originally from Ithaca. The band's been around since the late '90s. You know, so we've been doing this for a very, very long time. Doing tour dates, releasing albums.
Name forever.
Yeah, man, we're lucky enough to love the music that we play and to stay relevant and to continue to have people come to our shows and continue to release albums. So yeah, man, we are blessed to be doing it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they're definitely leading the way as an American band, maybe not from the West, but it's definitely American reggae. And even to the point where my friend said, he heard you on Comcast radio.
Yeah, and I hear us at EMS a lot, and we've done some National Geographic. I mean, when you're on a label like Easy Star, there's always going to be licensing deals that are happening, which I think is important for bands. In this day and age, it's a part of the whole game. But yeah, I mean, the music has been around for a long time, and I think that even people who don't really know our name, they know our music and our sound. From those places. So. Yeah.
Nice. I know you guys get radio play all over. One of the first places I heard you was in Berkeley.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, with Spliff Skankin.
Wow.
DJ out there, and he used to play you guys all the time.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really, really cool.
Yeah, man. What's your favorite part of making music? Seems like you guys are that's what it's about, making quality music.
I mean, I think it comes down to improvisation for me because I'm a saxophone player, and I grew up playing jazz, as a lot of saxophone players do. I mean, it's all about being in the moment for me, or trying to find that moment in the music, trying to let go of everything else, and that's what improvisation is all about. It's about spontaneous, creation, and that's what we do. I hope we try to do with JBB is we try to get that moment together on stage on a given night, and it's not as easy as you would think it would be.
I bet.
It's like a meditation in a way. So that's my favorite part of making music for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as a saxophone player, what's your role in the creation of these
the horn section writes all the horn lines with the band. Elliot Martin, who's the lead singer, very prolific writer. He writes everything else, with the lyrics, all the music, the guitar lines, the bass lines, all that. And then once he has a core idea together, he'll give it to the horn section, and we'll kind of write our own lines over it. Nice. And add that texture to the music. That's usually the way we do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I understand the dub album is doing very good.
Yeah. Kings and Queens and Dub came out last month on Easy Star Records. It was like a full dub version of our last album, Kings and Queens, and yeah, it got a great response. We had some really, really cool producers on the album that I was proud to collaborate with. So please check that album out if you can on Easy Star Records.
The Kings and Queens in
Kings
dub.
and Queens in dub, yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
It's all the songs with dub mixes. We have Dennis Bavell on there,
Oh,
the
wow.
legendary Dennis Bavell. We have Dub Fader from 10 Foot Ganja Plants on it. Tikla, who plays an Antibolus, and Charles Bradley, and he's also on Easy Star Records. So yeah, it's just a really cool collaboration between a lot of different producers and the JBB sound.
It seems like producers like that are all over the place now. You can never tell where.
Yeah, well,
they're gonna be.
it's a lot easier to do it
Yeah.
with the technology.
Yeah, true.
Anybody with a laptop can be a bedroom producer. So, but these guys have been doing it for a long time, back to the analog days, and so they have a full, understanding of what that music is about.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as going back to the performance, when you're on stage, you're talking about improvisation. I've always wondered about when the musicians take a solo. Do you always do the same solo, or do you switch it up?
That's a good question. I mean, a lot of times guitar players, like Jimmy Page was famous for kind of having like a written solo or creating a written solo. I mean, for me, I'm, going back to my love of like Coltrane and Miles and, Sonny Rollins, and I try to do something different every time. Like I was saying before, that's kind of the, creating the moment and being, getting into that zone is one of my favorite things about making music. So I like to do it a little differently. Maybe I'll play a melody that kind of pops into my mind whenever we're playing a certain particular song and do that, but mostly it's something different every time.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's coming up for John Brown's Body?
Yeah, we're doing a big show this summer is Reggae on the Rocks.
Okay.
Which we're really looking forward to. That's in August. We're going to be we're doing Reggae on the Mountain, which is later this summer in California. We're doing some other tour dates out east and stuff like that. So, and then we also have an EP we're working on. We've already recorded, and we hope to have that out in late 2015, early 2016. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming.
Nice. And where can people keep up with all that?
Oh, you should go to johnbrownsbody.com. That's
Okay.
the best place to find all the connects to the social media and stuff like that.
Nice. Easy enough.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, Drew, thanks for joining us. John Brown's
course, man.
Body
Thank
put on
you
an
for
excellent
having me.
performance, and I know a lot of people were amazed.
Oh,
people,
man.
people all over the media center were talking about it.
Oh, great, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
No
Yeah.
problem. Irie Dole here, another great interview with Drew from John Brown's Body. And just keep it locked. It's youtube.com/Cali Roots Tube. And don't forget, follow along on the hashtags Cali Roots 2015, Cali Roots Live, and hashtag It's a Movement. That's right. Keep it locked.